trend with latest gold and diamond jewelry. Suhag Jewelers, where price is right, on Oaktree Road. Suhag Jewelers. Welcome to Suhag Jewelers, where we strictly follow the CDC rules to make sure our customers' health is not compromised.
Abhi, main guest. You're looking very good. How do I address you now, Mr. Bansal?
Come and experience the glamour, the glitter, the new way to shop at Suhag Jewelers and leave with everlasting memories. Suhag Jewelers, setting the trend with latest gold and diamond jewelry. Suhag Jewelers, where price is right, on Oaktree Road. Suhag Jewelers. Welcome to Suhag Jewelers, where we strictly follow the CDC rules to make sure our customers' health is not compromised. Come and experience the glamour, the glitter, the new way to shop at Suhag Jewelers and leave with everlasting memories. Suhag Jewelers, setting the trend with latest gold and diamond jewelry. Suhag Jewelers, where price is right, on Oaktree Road. Suhag Jewelers. Welcome to Suhag Jewelers, where we strictly follow the CDC rules to make sure our customers' health is not compromised. Come and experience the glamour, the glitter, the new way to shop at Suhag Jewelers and leave with everlasting memories. Suhag Jewelers, setting the trend with latest gold and diamond jewelry. Suhag Jewelers, where price is right, on Oaktree Road. Suhag Jewelers. Welcome to Suhag Jewelers, where we strictly follow the CDC rules to make sure our customers' health is not compromised. Come and experience the glamour, the glitter, the new way to shop at Suhag Jewelers and leave with everlasting memories. Suhag Jewelers, setting the trend with latest gold and diamond jewelry. Suhag Jewelers, where price is right, on Oaktree Road. Suhag Jewelers. Welcome.
Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Manatv International. You're watching Community Special with Jyotsna. I have a very special guest today to talk something very important, interesting, and that will fill you with pride. Today, we are going to talk about a very new trend that has been initiated because of the COVID-19. And that trend is all about Indian Independence Day celebration in USA, in New York specifically. As you all know, year after year for almost 3 decades, India Day Parade has been happening at New York, in New York for so many years. And Federation of Indian Association, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut arranges this India Day Parade. And we celebrate the spirit of patriotism, Indianness there every year. This time is challenging, and the COVID has put some pause in our lives. But then the spirit of nationalism and patriotism and the connect to our motherland is intact. And that's where Federation of Indian Association has come up with something very, very historic and very, very interesting. And I'm very sure you'll be happy to know what I'm going to share with you. Well, to share all the details, I have with me one of the main person who's heading this whole task that you would be witnessing very shortly. Yes, I'm talking about Independence Day celebrations at Times Square, where for the first time in the history, the Indian tricolor would be hoisted. And not just that, there are many other things and celebrations in lineup for which we'll be talking in detail along with our esteemed guest, Mr. Anil Bansal. He is the president of Federation of Indian Association, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Namaste, Mr. Bansal. Welcome to Community Special.
Namaste, Jyotna ji. Thank you very much for inviting me on this. And to start with, I must congratulate every Indian on this 74th Independence Day. The celebration It's a proud moment for all of us as we Indians have started to contribute more and more to the global community through the continued support and growth in every walk of life. You talk about medicine, engineering, IT world, even in songs and dance. It's been an amazing, amazing growth India is sharing with the world, and especially in these challenging times under Honorable Prime Minister Modi, I think our name has spread really well, and I really feel very proud.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We appreciate. And to my audience, I would like to give in some more insight about Mr. Bansal's experience. A very dignified, humble, and modest person who has stayed away from the crowd, from the people, from the fanfare, but has been doing something amazing for many, many years for the FIA and for the community in general. Mr. Anil Bansal is one of the founders and the chairman of IA Bank Corp, which owns Indus American Bank. A true entrepreneur, he owns commercial real estate throughout the United States and is an investor in many IT companies. He is very active in the community and serves on the board of several corporations and charity organizations. He is an active member of Rotary. Mr. Bansal runs his Bansal Charitable Foundation, which provides financial support to many nonprofit organizations in USA. He is graduate of IIT Kanpur in India and the University of Notre Dame. He lives in New Jersey with his wife Kumud. Anil has two married and well-settled children and four grandkids. What an interesting and amazing profile, Mr. Bansal. Oh my
Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
When I was trying to chase you to arrange this interview, I was like, so many times FIA's parade has happened, all these things when they happen, the presidents do appear, public appearance, and then, but somewhere Mr. Anil Bansal has not come in front at all. And it was me who went behind him and said, "Sir, you're doing something historic and I need to bring you on TV." Very hesitantly, he agreed. That shows his stature, his humble, modest nature, and his karma theory, basically, where he supports work and doesn't look for what comes after that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bansal. So I would like to know from you, year after year for last 3 decades, India Day Parade has happened over New York. And for a change, something is happening here, which is historic again, historic in the nature. For the first time in history, at Times Square, you are doing this Independence Day celebrations.
So before I go there, I just want to say one very big thing. Number one, FIA has been in service of Indian diaspora for last 50 years.
Wow.
And it was started by Ramesh Bhai when he was a student. So it's been a long serving organization to the Indian community. And he was the founder of FIA along with some other people. But for 50 years, he dedicated his life to FIA. And we recently lost him. So I want to make sure that I want to pay my homage to Ramesh Bhai Patel because he was the soul of FIA. And I think we owe it to him that India Day Parade and New York City have gone hand in hand and have become really famous, especially amongst Indian diaspora all over the world.
Very, very true. In fact, my personal meeting with Ramesh Bhai Patel ji was very inspirational. A person, an Iron Man, I would call him, Iron Man in the United States of America, a person with so much of modesty again, and so much of grit and determination. How he shared his story of his initial days when he landed in America and how he came through supporting the Indian community, how he brought up this FIA was very, very inspiring. And I still remember the energy and charisma he carried with him. So unfortunate that we lost him due to COVID. He was a man who would have lived 100 years otherwise.
Yes, absolutely. He was very active. He was always oh my God, he was much older than me, but he was always walking faster, and it was really fun to catch up to him and look up to him. And
Absolutely.
so It's a big loss to us, but it is what it is, and he really elevated to FIA to unprecedented height and recognition. And we owe it to him. And we are absolutely dedicated in making FIA grow from here, go to a new levels, and keep the spirit continue and his legacy live on forever.
Absolutely, absolutely. He has left a very, very strong and enriched legacy behind. And we are so proud to see you as leaders there and, taking it to a further next level of respect in America, where Indian Americans are seen with full respect. And somewhere FIA has played a great role. Organizations like FIA provide a great support to the community. And we feel privileged because of people like you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, as you know, that we had this was our 50th year, as I had said before, and so we had seriously big plans for this year. And then, of course, two things happened. COVID happened, and Ramesh Bhai passed away, and so we were forced to postpone our 50-year Golden Jubilee celebration for next year. So I think you can be sure that next year you're going to see an incredibly different parade with a lot more to offer for everybody and a lot more inclusion, as you could say.
Mhm.
So because of this COVID, we didn't get the approval to do the parade, and rightly so, because it is
Right.
a major thing. And but we did decide that we must celebrate. We should not let the spirit go down. So we came up with the idea of flag hosting at Times Square to commemorate the 74th India Day Parade. And and I must say, the council, CG of New York, the whole consulate system has, we've been working with them from day one, and we are there hand in hand, and we talked to them, and they were more than happy to do that. And then I am very, very fortunate to have an incredibly good executive team. So we went in action. We got all the approvals from city, and we are able to celebrate the Independence Day on Times Square.
Awesome.
And you're going to see that it's good. It's going to be done well. It's going to be done right.
Amazing, amazing. Independence Day, Indian Independence Day at Times Square. That follows the recent thing that happened was the Ram Janmabhoomi Pujan that happened on 5th of August at Times Square. The string, the attachment, and everything historic there is definitely going to pull in a lot of people. A lot of people will be filled with pride for this. Even the Times Square is a historic place. It's a place of identity all over the world. And when anything happens over Times Square, definitely the message goes all out aloud in the whole world.
Thank you. Yes.
So,
So it's planned at 9:30 in the morning,
all right.
and of course we are asking for, because of COVID, make sure that you have the mask on, that you come prepared, not to get close to each other, and we have a lot of security we have asked for, and we are asking that you please RSVP to RSVP at FIA,
Oh,
New
okay.
York,
That's
Connecticut.
interesting to know that RSVPs are still taken.
Yes, because we want to limit, but I'm sure the crowd, would be there. But we are really trying that, and we are very, very, fortunate to have Dunkin' Donut and Incredible India as a sponsor for that occasion. For
That's
this,
amazing. I was seeing the flyer and it was very interesting to see Atulya Bharat, Incredible India ad
yes.
going there. And of course, Dunkin'. Yes, the whole America runs on Dunkin' and Indian Americans do run on Dunkin'. That's where it is. So, Mr. Bansal, I have a question regarding this event now. So 9:30 a.m. it starts. So what is the nature of the event like? What goes around?
So there are no speeches or anything, and we're going to follow certain things, and we'll have some. We are hoping for some entertainment, very light entertainment. Of
Mhm.
course, we want to. We're going to have our famous Jan Gan Man with the American Star Spangled Banner also, and there is a surprise. What happens to the flag? And it's a celebration of being together and hosting the flag and being proud to be Indian. And I think it is an incredible time to show our pride.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as you speak about unfurling the flag, hoisting the flag at the famous Times Square, I mean, I'm having goosebumps right now with the excitement that's coming in. That feel, uh, every year India Day parade has happened, but this flag hoisting is unique in nature. This is historic, I believe, right?
Yes, it is. It is the first time it's been done at Times Square.
Amazing. Thank you so much for this information. And how long will this program go? Basically, this whole event will be going.
It's a smaller program, so I would say probably maybe an hour
Hmm.
overall. It shouldn't take. We have taken permission. We have told New York City that we're going to keep it as short as possible. So we don't want to purposely, because of COVID. On one hand, we want to celebrate, and but at the same time, we really do want to be civilized and be concerned
Absolutely.
citizens to make sure that nobody gets hurt. So, oh, and don't forget Empire State Building.
I was about to come to those questions
Okay,
and
all
surprise
right,
our audience.
sure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about 15th of August, but then the euphoria, the connect to the motherland, the patriotic feeling, that feeling of oneness, us Indians here in the United States, and the pride that comes with the Empire State Building when it lights up in tricolors is always a pride. And your surprise through the audience now. Tell us.
Sure. So thank you very much. So this year was a little bit, for a long time we have been. Uh, I don't want to tell you the inside, but it's not as easy as people will think. There is a lot of work goes behind, and there is a lot of. It's a big expense to get
Mhm.
Empire State Building is a very commercial place, but it's very
Right.
iconic. It's the most iconic building in the world,
Absolutely.
and so we have been doing that. And this year also we are able to convince them because their executive team and their workers are not coming in. So it was a little bit of a challenge, but we really, really didn't want to devoid people of that. So we really, really, really worked hard. And I think Srujal Parekh, one of the trustee and part of my executive team, um, really put it
Right.
as a challenge, and so we were able to do that. So 14th night it lights up,
Very nice.
and but 15th night it'll stay on whole night.
Wow. So
So
14 night, it lights up,
it
and
lights
then,
up, and then they do other things, but you will see the colors.
okay,
But
our colors
15th
will
will
also
stay.
come this means, and 15th is
Yeah,
exclusive Indian colors.
that is correct.
Nice. So the spirit and this thing, patriotism starts.
So I
Very cool.
expect all your viewers to go to New York City on 14th night and especially 15th night and see the tricolor and take picture and send it to us. And if they send it to you or to us,
Absolutely.
we will be happy to share some gifts for them. And we have some surprising gifts because we really want to see people feel proud to see the
Uh-huh.
tricolor on Empire State Building.
Awesome. So yeah, here's the thing. We would definitely try our level best to stream it for some time on 14th and then 15th itself. But yes, we are also looking forward to stream the event that takes place at Times Square in case people are not able to reach. I mean, as you say, that this RSVP and limited number. Mana TV would like to take the opportunity to stream it from the place, and then our audience can watch it and be
Absolutely.
participating, virtually participating in the spirit of independence.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So these are the two things that have gone through, but that are planned here. And but I have more questions to ask you
Haji.
individually. You're
Absolutely.
a person who's been associated with FIA for a long time, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yes. When I started Indus American Bank, literally 2005, Every year we have been growingly more and more and more associated with FIA, and supporting them in many ways, and including Visa Camp was another thing FIA had started, which was an incredible service to the Indian diaspora.
Right.
And uh, so we did those things basically to support the. We saw what FIA was doing for the Indian diaspora. For the older people, for the students, like we did recently, providing
Mhm.
face masks, food, etc., etc. So um, I was always very impressed with all the things they do. People may think it's a small thing and people are doing it for different reasons, but I must say to you, you know, think about it. If, as Indians, as a subgroup, we are here and we are not able to carry on our culture, what is culture? Culture
Absolutely.
is interaction with other people who feel the same way. And
Absolutely.
so FIA does that job, whether we do dance with chants or we do this or we do the Diwali dinner or whatever it is. It's basically bringing the Indian diaspora together and saying, let's be proud together.
Absolutely. In fact, I would take some more insight from you on the nature of the work FIA does. For people, relate Federation of Indian Association mostly with the India Day parades that happen once in a year in the month of August at the New York City. But I know for sure, and I have personally interviewed Mr. Srijal Parik on my another show, and he did speak about a lot of things, about FIA. But now, this community special being the show name, I would personally request you to give in some more insights about the nature of the work FIA does, as it covers what kind of range of work, for the community, so that people are more aware about it. And if they have to reach out to you for particular things, some kind of help they are seeking, these kind of inputs, we look forward to send it to the masses. Education is empowering, information is empowering, and I believe this is my responsibility here to ask those questions so that our people are more empowered.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, yes, we are known for the parade, but we really are a decent sized group of very active volunteers. And we are here to basically serve. The whole mission of the FIA organization is serve the Indian diaspora. So people may not know this, but when people they get stuck here in US, there is domestic violence or there is a death, and the body has to be like there is a problem. There is nobody here to go to the morgue and get things moved. Get Air India to give us tickets for going there. Somebody's parents, there's an issue and they need to fly in the night, they call us, and we are there always to support as I told you, the consulate. We have been in partnership with them. We make sure that whatever India needs, whatever
Mhm.
consulate needs, whatever Indian diaspora needs, that we are there for them. Small
Wow.
example, as you heard about it, and we are not the only ones, but we are one of them.
Right.
Um, Recently, when March came, a lot of the colleges closed up, right?
Right.
So a lot of the students were they didn't they were asked to leave. Now, what do
Absolutely.
they do? Not everybody has uncles and aunts and brothers and sisters. There are hundreds of thousands of kids who are they didn't know what to do. So the
True.
consulate called us, or we worked together. People would call them, of course, and then they have no system to do it.
Hmm.
And then we would go and talk to the hoteliers. I had a house which we provided residence for some of these kids, and eventually everything
Wow.
sorted out much faster than what I expected. But we were there.
Wow. This is amazing. This is such a
So
good and such a big relief, for especially the student. They really don't know where to go, who to, follow or request, basically. So that kind of parental or, guardianship, if you provide, that's a blessing
it
to our,
is. So
you know.
people are not affected by this. So it's one in a million. But people who are affected really appreciate that. And we really don't even talk about it because, it's not something which a person has. He has nobody here, lived here for 30, 40, 50 years. And I don't want to name that person, and it was extremely well known, and has nobody here, didn't marry, and
Oh my God.
he's got Alzheimer's.
Oh,
Now, what do you
wow.
do? His secondary family is in India, and they're old too. So we got all the legal system done so that we could, take care of that kind of situation. So that gives you an example of some of the things we do. Um, Sometimes consulate cannot do things because they cannot
Bound by
hire.
their own rules and
Yes,
regulations.
but we are there. But basically, fundamentally, we're there to serve the Indian community.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, interesting to know different aspects, different things that you do for community. And you mentioned about dance pe chance. Also, I would like to know a little bit more about it. I mean, I hear it, and for many years I was not even aware that who's organizing. And people like me, unlike me, or rather, might also would not be aware of dance pe chance. And as the Bollywood has made a huge impact in our community, the Indian American kids may not know the Indian Hindi language, but their
You
impact
know?
in their lives of Bollywood is huge.
Yes.
The way they dance on the numbers. So give us some more insight about this dance pe chance as well.
So you know that there are literally hundreds of dance schools, even in this tri-state area, for
Right.
example. So what we do is we provide a platform
Uh-huh.
for the children to have a reason to go for learning to dance and perform their best. And so we typically will have 500, 600 children
Wow.
who will go there on stage, in different groups, different dance companies, and they perform. And then we give awards, including fairly good size awards like 2,500, 1,500, and 1,000.
Wow.
So there is a little bit of financial aspect, but the whole idea is to incentivize, to give them enough. It's not, money as much, but give them a stage to perform on a higher level. And so we
Absolutely.
have children from 4 years, 5 years old to, of course, all the seniors and some of the college students. So it's a big event. A couple of thousand people show up, and we have lots of students, and we feed them. They perform for 2, 3 hours. We get some Bollywood actor
Celebrities.
actresses, celebrities. So that's another thing which drives these kids to look up to somebody. And so yes, it's a way for keeping our culture and our community together.
Very nice. In fact, that this is the platform, where if we speak about it, it provides a huge motivation, great motivation to these kids when they see 500 of their peers, in the same line, same interest, and they're performing. That gives them huge motivation. Monetary aspect, I understand. It's
Yeah,
not the money. It's the
yeah.
stage, it's the people, it's the exposure to different kind of dance angles, steps that the dance performances by the people in the groups. That's where it's a learning platform as well, if I have to say that, because they take back home a lot of learning from that platform.
Yes, they
And
watch
that's
others.
where
Absolutely. So a lot of innovations, a lot of art, and art is developed there. So we are very proud to support that. That's another. That's, by the way, that goes with Republic Day, 26th January.
Oh, okay. Oh, you do it,
So
align it with 26th January?
yes, so that's done in that 26th January plus minus. It's a Republic Day
Understood.
thing, and then of
Indian
course we
Republic Day
do the,
celebration, right?
yeah, and this one parade. So we
Kya baat hai.
celebrate both of them, one
Very
inside as
nice.
a dance and the
Uh-huh.
other one as a parade outside.
Very nice. Interesting. And this year at Times Square, are you planning to bring any celebrity? I mean, I know it's been always some celebrity who joins in at India Day Parade. How's the situation? I know most of the celebrities are stuck at home in
Yeah, most
Mumbai.
of the
They're not
celebrities
traveling.
they're not traveling, and visa has been an issue, as you
Right.
know, and things may have opened up a little bit now, but there is a fear. There is a
I
fear of
understand.
flying and being in a confined place and space. Um, and so we tried few, and it did not work out, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's
That's okay.
fine.
But there may be a surprise.
That's great. So, I mean, a surprise is always there. And I must say, you people are no less than celebrities.
Thank you.
People who have the capability to bring in the celebrities, they are the celebrities themselves. And
Yes.
people like you who've not been visible throughout, although you've been connected with FIA for so many years, that's where your status is.
Thank you. Thank you very
You
much.
are no
Yeah.
less than a celebrity, that's
Oh,
what.
thank you.
And to be more precise, on the day 15th of August at Times Square, 9:30 a.m. till 11, as you say, all the people participating in the flag hoisting ceremony, saluting our heroes, would all be celebrities there because they will become the part of the history.
Yes.
This would be a historic event, first time in the history of the United States of America. India's presence at Times Square in a majestic manner definitely gives us all that status, of being celebrities. And when all the social media posts will go viral, and as you say, people click the pictures of Times Square in the morning when the flag hoisting takes place, when you pay homage to the Veer Jawans, to the patriots, salute the heroes who laid their lives to give us this independence. And not just that, when you go to the Empire State Building, witness the beauty of the tricolors of our Indian flag with pride, click the pictures, take your selfies, and post them. Send them to us at Mana TV and send them to the Federation of Indian Association. New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, they have a Facebook page. You can always post it there as well, or you can send it to them privately as well, because this would be a moment of pride. I was very particular to arrange this talk show with you today, sir, for the reason people must know what's happening. Because everybody is under the impression, oh, COVID hai, कुछ नहीं होगा. But यहाँ तो आपने चमत्कार कर दिया. COVID है और बहुत कुछ कर दिया.
Thank you. Yes.
So it's been interesting session. I mean, I don't want to take your much time. I know you've been whole day, you were busy, and I was trying to chase you for that. And again, I think a lot of preparations are underway, right?
That is correct. That is correct. A lot of preparations have to be done, and
Very nice. So
changes.
at the event venue, is there anything like, would you be celebrating along with giving some, snacks or something, or it's just event takes place and you people go back home, or some kind of, I don't know, refreshments being arranged or something like that? Just curious to know.
No, we have been asked specifically. We had plans of, as you know, even in parade, we do a lot,
Right.
but we were asked by city to avoid that this year because of
COVID.
touch and yeah, and anxiety people have. So it's unfortunate, but you know what? We should live within the rules, so it's
No,
okay.
that's fine. I'm asking this question so that people are clear. You're coming, you can always bring in your snacks with you and stay safe. Bring your water bottles. It's COVID. We are not interchanging any food, any water, any juices together. We are going to wear our mask, follow the 6 feet distance rule, and keep each other safe while we observe our patriotism, our connect to the motherland, and participate in a way that the whole world will see what FIA is doing and what the Indian Americans can do here in the United States of America for the love and the passion to their motherland. So, sir, I'm not going to take much of the time. Once again, you can recap the event that takes place on the Times Square and the Empire State Building before we close today.
Sure. Again, as I said to you, that the Empire State Building would be lit on 14th night, and all night 15th it'll be lit. And we would love for people to go to New York City and look at the beautiful Tiranga, uh, Empire State Building turn into a Tiranga. And of course, flag hosting is being done at Times Square starting at 9:30 to celebrate our 74th Independence Day. And we expect if you really want to come to that and be part of it, please, we would love to hear from you. RSVP at FIA NYNCCT.org. You can Google it and get that FIA. And, I just want to say COVID would be over. This is one of the mountains we have to climb, but we are very resilient people. And in ending, I would say God bless America, God bless India, and Jai Hind.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Bansal, for your valuable time. You're doing an incredible work. Mr. Bansal has been a donor to FIA for many years. A person who stood behind in the back, not being famous, didn't want to come to the camera, but has contributed a lot to the growth of Federation of Indian Association here in the United States of America. People like them give us inspiration, and the nature of work he has done, the kind of businesses he has been, the kind of big entrepreneur he is, and still a noble and a humble person running his own charitable foundation. People like them make us feel more proud. People like them give the symbol of greatness we Indians carry and what we can do simply by our own grit and determination. That's people like Mr. Anil Bansal. And the kind of work Federation of Indian Association is doing is commendable. We are very excited and very eager to witness this live event on August 15th. And of course, don't forget the Empire State Building lighting up in tricolors on August 15th, 14th, and 15th. Thank you so much, sir, for today. We appreciate your time and we will eagerly wait to witness all the event with pride.
Thank you.
And to all my viewers, thank you, sir. And to all my viewers, thank you for watching today's special session. It was an informative session so that you are well equipped with all the information to celebrate the Indian Independence Day in the most possible manner and maximize it as the way you can. Go to Times Square, do spend great time there. Wishing you all the very best. God bless America, God bless India, and definitely Jai Hind. Thank you so much, sir.
To Suhag Jewelers, where we strictly follow the CDC rules to make sure our customers' health is not compromised. Come and experience the glamour, the glitter, the new way to shop at Suhag Jewelers and leave with everlasting memories. Suhag Jewelers setting the trend with latest gold and diamond jewelry. Suhag Jewelers, where price is right on Oaktree Road. Suhag Jewelers. Welcome to Suhag Jewelers, where we strictly follow the CDC rules to make sure our customers' health is not compromised. Come and experience the glamour, the glitter, the new way to shop at Suhag Jewelers and leave with everlasting